We're going thrifting today, and we're going thrifting for spring. I'm so excited. I haven't gone thrifting since January, and we're done with winter as far as I'm concerned. And so it's all about spring. I'm really wanting to find my yellow, my lemon lime, limoncello, lemonade color, right? So I'm so hoping I can find that in a cardigan. That would be the best thing ever. But we're gonna keep our eyes open, our minds open. Yeah, we're looking for spring. I just have on a very cozy cardigan. I like to wear cardigans when my hair's up and also when I know I'm gonna try things on at the thrift store. It's just easy to take off, it won't mess up my hair. And then I have my barrel leg navy pants, and it will be windy and rainy likely. So I have my raincoat. And I'm choosing this one because it's a little lighter, so if I get hot, I can take it off and carry it easy. I also have a small bag of things I'm gonna try to sell at one of the consignment shops. We'll see, who knows? I haven't tried to sell anything for like years at consignment shops, so I'm not like the most optimistic, but we'll see. That's why I'm only gonna try to sell it like 5 things, because I don't wanna have to carry around a lot. Anyway, let's go. Okay, to start off, I saw this yellow wallet, and this is the yellow I've been looking for. But I don't need a wallet, and I don't need a wallet this size especially. So that was a no. Then I looked at their jewelry, and they had so many brooches. And brooches are, you know, in style right now, and they had a lot of really cool, fun ones. Like, I could imagine putting these, like, on a jacket, a blazer. I don't know, the ship one was really cool, but I just don't really wear gold. But they just had so many options, which was really fun. Then I saw this sweater. Normally I would want to pick it up and try it on, but I just wasn't really looking for that at this time. And there were yellow pieces, they just weren't the right yellow. This jacket was really interesting. It had a really cool texture to it, and I was very intrigued by it. They also had a good amount of leather jackets at this place. This is where I sold some of my pieces, so a little bit nicer pieces here, but this one was a really fun hot pink one. They also had like some fun colors for rain jackets, which is always interesting for me to look at living in Seattle. Yeah, they seem to have a lot of interesting textures. This is very close to the yellow I'm looking for, but I just wouldn't really have a need for this. I had to try on that interesting jacket because it just felt so fun to me, and I think it's a really special jacket, just bad colors for me personally. This purpley sweater was really cute. They had a couple of vintage sweaters that were like 100% wool that normally I would have been super game for, but just none of the colors were correct for me. This was a really cool yellow like nylon trench coat. If it were cotton, I would be all over it, but the nylon was so crinkly feeling that it just wasn't gonna work for me. This was a really cool pattern. I'm so drawn to patterns to look at them, but I know I won't wear them. This was really promising, but I was like, do I need a fanny pack? No. They had these camper shoes, and I should have tried them on because this is kind of what I've been looking for. I just was tripped up by the laces. And then they had these St. Agnes sandals, and that's a brand that I very much have on my radar, but they looked like the most uncomfortable sandal. And the scarves did not prove fruitful, did not find a yellow scarf that I was looking for. Okay, so it's been about a week since I did that thrift trip. I didn't find anything for me to buy. I have such a specific wish list right now of what I'm looking for that unless something is like absolutely amazing and stunning and is like, why have I never wanted this before? You know, like a mind-blowing piece to find, then it's just not gonna be purchased. So I decided to go on ThredUp after that trip and just see if I could find some things that were on my wish list. I had purchased a vest and a dress on ThredUp, but they didn't work out, so I had credit, and so I really wanted to try to use it if possible. So I did find 2 things. Another vest that did work, so it's a pink linen vest. I like the buttons. I like the back because it has a little cinch feature, so I can make it as small as I need to make it. I'm noticing now that there's a small stain, it looks like, but I can probably get that out when I wash this. But yeah, so the vest was, I feel like, a good buy. I think it was about $20. I'll show me trying it on here. It is a slightly, I don't know if it's slightly big or slightly small. I can't tell what the problem is, but it's a similar problem I've had with other vests where they kind of like pucker at the side, like where the armpit seam is. And so I might have to sew that down to make that look better. But when I have it loose and open, it's not a problem. It's just when I have it more form-fitted on my body that it puckers on the armpit. I was looking online to see why that was happening, and there was, you know, multiple reasons why it might happen. So who really knows, but it could be a potential that like it wasn't made for that large of a bust. It's made for a smaller bust. But at any rate, I think I'll wear it a few times and see if I do need to alter it to make it look the way I want. The other item I got were these Everlane pants. These are white drape pants. And these are the ones that are more of a cropped, I'm trying to think of what they call this pant, maybe a carrot pant, but they're tapered. Maybe that's what they call them. They taper down to the ankle and are cropped slightly. And I've been looking for a pant like this. I have been wanting to add a white pant that is slightly more dressy than the options I have, which are a pair of jeans and a pair of very casual linen pants. And I already knew that these would fit the way I want because I have the same pant just in a wide leg version, and I just really like the way those fit. They are loose but tight enough that they're not falling down, and I love the high waist. So yeah, thrifting in person wasn't that successful. I'm glad I didn't buy anything that wasn't on my wish list because I really need to be specific about the things that I'm buying this year since I'm limiting myself so heavily. I'm still looking for a beautiful yellow, either a cardigan or like jacket or something like that. The color I'm looking for is like this yellow color. So it's like almost neon. It's like the intersection of neon and butter yellow, and it's, you know, very hard to find. I'd be willing to settle for like a butter yellow as long as it's not too warm, but we shall see what I can find. So that's all I have for today. Let me know what's on your thrifting wish list, and yeah, wish me luck trying to find a yellow piece. Hope you all have a fabulous day, and I'll see you next week with another video. Tschüss!